Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create MailerLite subscriber from new Google Sheets tables row. Let's suppose I am running an edtech company and organize seminars and webinars on regular basis. I am collecting participants' details from various sources and maintaining them in my Google Sheets tables. Now I want that whenever I enter a new detail in the Google Sheets tables, it is automatically sent to MailerLite and the subscriber is created automatically. I can do this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skill. I just need to build connection between Google Sheets and MailerLite. Pabbly Connect runs in two principles, which is triggers and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Google Sheets where the new row will be added in table, and in my action application, I will take MailerLite where the subscriber will be created automatically. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create subscribers in MailerLite from Google Sheets tables. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Sheets and MailerLite with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on sign in. But if you are a new user, click on sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I am an existing user, I'll click on sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I need to click on Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to see all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, we want to create a new workflow, for which we need to click on create workflow, and now it's asking for the workflow name. So let's name this as how to create MailerLite subscriber from new Google Sheets tables row. And now we need to select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So these are the folders that I have created, and I want to select Google Sheets Automations and click on Create. As soon as I click on Create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is Trigger, other is Action. So Trigger says when this happens, Action says do this. So Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, we want to create MailerLite subscriber from new Google Sheets tables, which means whenever a new data will be added in a row, a subscriber will be created automatically, which means whenever I will add a new data in the Google Sheets tables, this workflow will get triggered. So a trigger application will be Google Sheets, and a trigger event will be new or updated spreadsheet row. Now we need to make connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is given to us, and this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So let me take you to my Google Sheets. This is my Google Sheets by the name Participants Details. I have maintained this table with first name, last name, phone number and email. And now we need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets. So for that, we need to click on Extensions and click on Add-ons. Click on Get Add-ons. And Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of us, where we need to search for Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And it is showing installed because I have already installed in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process. Next, let's go back to extensions again and click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks and click on Initial Setup. So now we are needed to enter these two details, which is webhook URL and trigger column. So this is the same URL which we were provided in a trigger step. So let's go back to Pabbly, and from over here, copy this webhook URL and simply paste it over here. Now we need to enter the trigger column. So it's written over here, the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to webhook URL. So trigger column is the final data entry column. Here my final data entry column will be column D, and as soon as I add data in this column, the complete row data will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So here I'll just write D and click on submit. Setup configured successfully. Now let's go back to extensions, click on Pabbly Connect Webhooks and click on send on event. So this step will make sure that whatever new data I will add in future, it will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now let's go back to Pabbly and over here you can see waiting for the webhook response, which means we need to enter some data in our Google Sheets so as to get the response over here. So let's open our Google Sheets and enter some dummy details over here. So let's say my first name is Smart, my last name is Test User, my phone number is, and my email address is smart@pabblitudes.com. So as soon as I have entered data in this column, the complete row data would have been sent to Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly and check whether we have received this response or not. So over here you can see we have successfully received this response. The trigger column was column D, spreadsheet name was participants detail, phone number was this, last name was test user, first name was Smart and the email address was smart@pabblitudes.com. So we have successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect and now we need to move to our next step, which is action step. So we want to create subscriber in MailerLite from Google Sheets tables. So our action application will be MailerLite Classic. And our action event will be add or update subscriber in the group. Click on connect. If you have an existing connection, you can simply go with save, but if you don't have one, click on add new connection. And here we need to enter the API key. So it's written over here, log into your MailerLite account, click on your profile picture on the top right side and select integrations from the drop down menu. Click on the developer API, you will get the API key. So let's open our MailerLite account. So this is the app dashboard of MailerLite and over here we need to look for integrations. So over here we can see integrations, click on this and click on API. Now over here to get the API key, we need to generate new token for which we need to click over here and let's give some random name like and click on this. Click on create token and now we simply need to copy this and paste it over here. Click on save. So we have connected MailerLite with Pabbly Connect and next we need to enter these details. So to enter these details, first is group ID. So let me take you to my MailerLite account. And over here you can see subscribers section. We need to click over here. And over here we can see these are the groups that have been created. I want to create a subscriber in this group by the name Pabbly Connect. So let's go back to Pabbly. And from over here, we need to select the group. So this is the group in which I want my subscribers to be created. And next we need to enter these details. So to enter these details, I am going to use a process called mapping, which means I am going to enter data from my previous response. Here I have received response from my Google Sheets table. So here I'll simply click on Google Sheets and map the email address as smart@pabblitudes.com. I'll follow the same process and map the first name as Smart. I'm leaving this field blank as it is not required and map the last name as Test User. I'm leaving these fields blank because it is also not required and enter the phone number as this one. So mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make it static and the information will not change even if the new response is received. Now we simply need to click on save and send test request. And over here we have received the response. The name is Smart, the email address is smart@pabblitudes.com, subscriber type is active, last name is test user and the phone number is this. Now we need to go back to our MailerLite account and check whether this subscriber has been created or not. So over here we need to click on subscribers and simply refresh the page. So if we scroll down over here, we can see this was the same email ID by the name smart@pabblitudes.com. Let's open this. And over here, we can see the name was Smart, the last name was Test User, the phone number was this. Let's go back again and go to Groups section. Over here, let's click on Pabbly Connect. So we can see we have successfully created smart@pabblitudes.com this subscribers under the same group that we have selected in Pabbly Connect. So to check whether our automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's go back to our Google Sheets and enter some more dummy details. So let's say my first name is current99 and my last name is user100. My phone number is and my email address is current99@pablitudes.com. Now we need to go back to our MailerLite account to check whether this recent data has been created as a subscriber or not. So over here, click on subscribers. And we have created the subscriber successfully by the email current99@pablitudes.com. Let's open this. And over here we can see all the details. The email address was current99@pablitudes.com. The name was current99, last name was user100 and the phone number was this. And over here we can see added to group Pabbly Connect. Let's go back and check this once. So over here we can see we have added the subscriber in this group. So to summarize this, we took Google Sheets as our trigger application where we made connection of Pabbly Connect with Google Sheets. We added the data in our Google Sheets tables and received the response over here. After which we selected our action application as MailerLite Classic where we made connection of Pabbly Connect with MailerLite, selected the group in which we want to add the subscriber, entered these details with the help of mapping and simply clicked on Save and Send Test Request and received the response as a new subscriber in our MailerLite account. So we have successfully created automation between Google Sheets and MailerLite with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.